It's time once again for Dwight at Night, the Saturday morning talk show with the Friday night feel. Tonight, Dwight welcomes SNL alumni Matthew Lawrence and the CEO of Found Her Circle, Vallerie Root. Plus, straight from incarceration, Lex Studios true crime extra guy makes another unwelcome appearance. So scrape the char off of that burnt toast and give a big Saturday morning welcome for D.A.D. Dwight Alex Douglas.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Dwight at Night. I am your host, yours truly. If y'all don't know my name by now, oh my word. Listen, it's good to see everybody. Happy Saturday. Take a break. It's been a long week. I haven't seen you in a while. And if you think about it, now the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champs, and Bad Bunny is out making rabbits. I don't know. What amazing time that was. Hello. I don't even know how to salsa. I do now. Thank you, TikTok. Listen, it's that time of year, people. Okay, it's mid-February. It's been a long winter. Y'all saw what the groundhog did. It saw its shadow. And it only saw its shadow because those people in Pennsylvania kept playing all that music. They woke up and said, hey, what I gotta do to turn this music off? I see the shadow. Yes, no more ice and snow. To which my postal service mailwoman said, it's about time. Listen, I've got a whole bunch of pent up frustration, people. It's dad rage. Speaking of dad rage, me and Father Time have things to do. You see this? That's right, I got my wig split. I had to get it cut off, put a fade in there. Why? Because I was looking furl. And between that, and then my daughter's making a bracelet for me, oh yeah, I'm special stuff, people. So I'm happy to have you all here today. Say good morning to all your loved ones. You, me, and everybody else. Fix you a seat. And I'll see you all on the other side of the break.
Hello, folks. It's yours truly. Listen, if you have not signed up for any acting and improv classes yet for this year, 2026, then what are you waiting for? Go to DwightAlexDouglas.com to sign up. Maybe it's part of your New Year's resolution. Maybe it's important for you to work on getting a personality. To each his own, but right here, you need to know that you can do it at Lex Studios here with Dwight Alex Douglas on DwightAlexDouglas.com.
Hello, folks. Good to see you again. Have a seat. Have a seat,
It's good to see you again, Dwight. I'm so glad to be back. Today's been a week, I tell you.
Extra guy. What are you doing?
Well, today I'm playing
a son?
If I'm a son, I'm sorry, Mom. It's been a hard life. I chose the life of crime. It didn't choose me.
Who'd you kill, extra guy?
Well, apparently that pineapple didn't fit so well in that cat, and these handcuffs are real. And this was all fun and games until I lost the key. This is day 36, and I'm still locked up.
You haven't been home in 36 days?
Kids, your papa's still here. He didn't go out for cigarettes and milk. He was just at work. And I tell you, that snowstorm was bad, but these handcuffs are much worse.
I'm worried about you, Mr. Extra Guy, because that's a lot of work you've been doing lately.
It's been a lot. It took away all of my hard work as being a cop. You know, all those donuts I was eating, well, being locked up in the basement, you don't get any donuts, and so I gotta rebuild my physique if I ever want to be a cop again.
Yeah, and you probably get your gout to flare down. At least, sugar withdrawals.
Is that why my hair's been itching? I thought it was that cat. I thought it had ticks, but it might be the withdrawals from the donuts.
Do you work 7 days a week? Because you're always here. Your children miss you.
Like I said, this ain't no joke. It was fun and games until I lost the keys. Now I'm in the basement.
You dove too deep there.
Man, I fought the law and the law won. I'll tell you that.
We need a category for your roles. It'd be the MVP of extras, the greatest of all time.
Could we do
Hi, I'm prisoner extra.
Dwight, I gotta go. They're gonna get me back there and tell me to go to set, and I'm gonna have to dress up like something else. I'm out of here.
Hey, don't run too fast. All right. See?
I'm okay. I promise. I only hurt my pride, not my legs. That's fake blood. It's not real. Ethically sourced.
He's still there. I can still see him. That's the brightest shade of orange I ever did see. You should draw some stripes on there. It'd be Tony the Tiger. He'll be a tiger next week. You watch. I need to check and see if I've got any warrants. That's so stupid.
Here at Lex Studios, we have a hospital. We have a police station. Lex headquarters. A green room so you can relax in between takes. A makeup room so you can get Hollywood ready. A courtroom for when a girl needs to get herself out of trouble. I feel like I'm auditioning for Mad Men. The 60s are very much alive at Lex. Come see. Lex Studios is calling. It's for you.
I don't have my glasses. Where is my spectacles? Wait a second. Wait a second. Welcome back. I am your host, yours truly, Dwight Alex Douglas. Listen, real quick, we've got a special guest for you today. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Maybe you have watched a few episodes of SNL over the years, and if you have, you just might pee your pants this morning. Because we are here with the one and only, a good friend of ours and a SNL alumni, our good friend, Matthew Lawrence. Come on in. Come on in.
Good to see you. You too.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Come on in.
I don't mind if I do. You know what? This is weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm having deja vu. I swear. And I think it's because of how great the set is and Lex Studios and all this. But I'm having a real deja vu, like you and I have done this before. It's
Yes,
cool. It makes me
yes.
feel at home. It's good.
In
I
the
like
multiverse, that means that you had a dream and it's a Marvel reference.
Uh-oh.
Stark Tower.
Uh-oh, there it is. Oh, speaking of that, this
Ain't it?
behind
Yes.
me. Remind me again where we are?
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
no,
the
just,
horse capital of the world, Lexington, Kentucky.
Right.
But this, it's New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed. Not that I was born there or anything, but I want to know, where is the Fifth Third Bank building? The big blue building, as my kids used to call it?
Well,
Where is that?
It's not.
You know why?
If you look real close, you can see it beyond the buildings there because
Yeah,
it's the
what?
biggest building.
1,240 miles away, I can see it
Oh,
behind
yes.
the buildings?
Yes.
You know why I asked you that? I rappelled down the big blue bank building. Actually, it was a while ago, because my kids were, I want to say.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You rappelled down the Fifth Third
From
building?
the top, 400 feet. Yeah.
besides the part where you have to be harnessed up with all those things,
Yeah.
you did that on purpose?
Yeah, I did it on purpose. For the big brothers and big sisters. So you want to make a joke? Go ahead. Thank you.
Paint me into a corner.
I
there,
didn't
man.
think so.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
gonna get a joke out of this.
And, okay, let me know when you do. And I was challenged. I was on ESPN Radio, which I'm still doing now. And we had a guest that was in charge of the Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Yes,
and talking
yes,
about they
yeah.
were doing this to raise money.
Yeah.
And I said on the air, I would do that. And the guy I was doing the show with said, there is no way you would do that. And I went, oh, really? And that's why I did it. And it was much better because my kids were little and they came and watched me.
Yeah.
And I was.
Oh, you're Superman at
well,
that point.
for a week, they thought I was cool.
Spider-Man. With great
I was-
powers
that's
comes
right.
great responsibility.
That's right. Oh, okay. So anyway, that's good. But this makes me feel really at home because this is where I grew up.
Well, I'm so
where I
glad
live.
you're here. Like I said,
Very happy.
in the intro, I was referencing your time on SNL, right? It was, it's one of the beauty of the things that we do here at Lex Studios. We love doing improv and acting classes. And so to bring on somebody that has that quilt
Yeah.
woven within them, that has that time served as a person on SNL, tell me about that. It was what, 1981,
Yeah.
and during that time, it was right after a whole amount of folks had already left, and then Eddie was coming in. Is that right?
It was Eddie's first year. And we were the first group cast after the original cast left. And so we're talking legends. We're talking Belushi, Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, Lorraine Newman, Chevy Chase, Billy Murray, all the legends. They left. And here's the new guys.
Yeah.
And it was
Pressure.
hard. It was pressure. It was hard. But as an actor, all my training was as an actor.
Yeah.
I had done really nothing but theater
Yeah.
then in New York. I'm trying to think. I think I had done my first film, a small part in my first film. But all my training was as an actor. And so for me, to have the experience of every week, and people know this is how it works. You come in on Monday.
Talk to us.
You read a script. There are way more sketches than they're going to use. They throw some out. They rewrite. You come back Tuesday. You go through the week. You block everything. You're all set to go. And 5 minutes before you're going live in front of millions of people, they walk up to you and say, we're not doing that here. And they hand you something else. And in 5 minutes. So as an actor, and you're talking about improv, as an actor, it was pretty great. It was a great experience, but it was hard.
Yes.
I mean, it was hard.
And that's the thing. It's the rigmarole and the status quo for what it looks like to build something like a show like SNL or Dwight and Knight, for that
Right.
matter, or any kind of improvisationally based show, because there's no script. So then you're at the mercy of the news cycles.
Right.
And we know all about these darn news cycles that 1 week is one thing and then 1 week is another. You just don't
Yeah, we
know.
do.
I'll tell you this. I picked up golf right when I found out that they bring out a cart.
With beverages on it?
That's when I knew that I
I
gave
could
up
do this.
basketball. I gave up football, all these, cumbersome sports and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's an interesting reason to pick up maybe the most difficult game there is.
Yes, because you don't have nobody to be mad at but yourself.
Correct. That's one thing.
And whoever brought those beverages.
I never thought of it that way.
How long have you been taking up the sport of golf?
Okay. I started when I was old, because I'm very old now. In New York, as a matter of fact, there were no public courses around for us to play. I played 4 sports. Basketball, I have a twin brother named Mitchie. He's 4 minutes older than I am, and he's a jerk. He's 4 minutes older. and my whole life I've had to deal with that. Anyway, he moved to Los Angeles. He was also an actor, and that's a whole other story. He moved to Los Angeles about 4 years before I did. And I called him one day, and we were talking on the phone, and I said, so what are you doing? He said, actually, I started playing golf. And I said, you doing what? Because where we grew up, we used to kick the crap out of guys that played golf.
Don't nobody play no golf. What do you do?
I grew up going into New York City to play hoops on the West 4th Street court. I mean, that's what we did. You didn't put on plaid pants and go to a golf course. Anyway, in 1981, I went out to do a movie.
Yeah.
And I went with my brother one day, and that's when I started playing. And I was fairly old at the time. Now kids are playing. I wish I had started when I was young.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it since 1981, and it has been the most important factor in nearly everything that's happened to me since in my life.
Yeah. And it's the experience and the time spent on those productions and stuff.
Well, here, if I can, we're sitting here, even though you think we're in New York, we're in Lexington, Kentucky.
That's right. That's right.
And I moved here now 16 years ago. But I started coming to Lexington. I was living in LA to play in the Children's Charity Golf Tournament, which up until maybe 3 years ago had been going on for 35 or so years. And I played in it in 33 of those years, I think. So I've been coming to Lexington for a very long time.
This was home before you knew it was home.
It was. And all the people that over the years I got so friendly with Doug Flynn and Kyle Macy, and there's a host of people. Moving back here I was coming to all my friends that I had here.
That's the beauty of one, being in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, but then being in the centrality of the state when it comes to TV and film for people of your cloth, of like the SNL and the actors and actresses and the people that help make the American culture what it is today. And so it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good to know that people have a home. And we do that right here, right here at Lex Studios. So listen, folks, come back on the other side of the break, and maybe we got some more guests for you today. That was a snort.
We heard it.
Hello, folks, and welcome back. Look, for your Saturday morning, we have a special guest here for you today. Our good friend, Vallerie Root. She is the founder and CEO of Found Her Circle. And then she is also the host of the podcast, Found Her Voice, here in Lexington, Kentucky. So if you don't mind, put a good Saturday morning welcome in your hands together for our good friend, Vallerie Root. Come on in, have a seat.
How are you?
Fair to middling. Fair to middling. Good to see you.
Yes, you as well. Thank you for having me on.
Listen, I've enjoyed so much of the different nonprofits and different organizations here in town. And Found Her Voice is a podcast, and then Found Her Circle is the organization that you're on. Is that right?
It is.
Tell me about it.
So Found Her Circle was made because there's so many women entrepreneurs out here that are looking for support, right? And it's hard to be an entrepreneur. You go down this path, You have this big dream, this big
Hard.
vision.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And you get out here in the real world and you're like, I'm going to go and I'm going to do this. And then you realize that not everyone's going to support you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you think your number one supporters are going to be your friends and your family.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
Right? So I will tell you that your strangers are your number one supporters.
The people that you have the first impression to give.
Yes. Yes. So I will say there is a lot of great groups across Kentucky for women. Okay.
Yeah.
But building Found Her Circle, the foundation is connect, empower, and thrive.
Connect, empower, and thrive. I love that.
Because we are all about collaborating. There's
Yeah.
no competition over here.
Yeah.
We love to help you in all aspects of your life because being a woman, you juggle so much, right?
Yeah. You do, yeah. From family life, children, jobs, bills, and
Yes.
it's a long list that you have to deal with, but you
It is.
compartmentalize a little bit over time, but it's still stressful.
Yes. So when you find other like-minded women to come together and, you can say, hey, I'm having problems not only in my business, but with this. And then you have a woman that's already been through it and she can give you guidance and support. It makes a difference.
That's special because even in the small business world, like business owners have to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. And there doesn't seem to be a whole bunch of avenues to help build it.
No.
You know what I mean? And so to be able to be a resource to those businesses is special.
Yes.
It's special. And it takes someone with a degree of servitude with a passion behind it to do it. So what got you into being able to support and be that kind of liaison for small businesses? What got you into that?
So I will say you always want to look back 5 or 10 years ago and you want to be the person that you needed then. And this is what I
Say
tell
that again. That's so special.
So when
Yes.
you look back 5 or 10 years ago, you want to be the person you needed then.
Yes.
So I will say I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old right now. When I had my 6-year-old, I decided, God blessed me with him, and I'm going to do everything I can to be a stay-at-home mom and do all the things with this little boy because I got told early on I couldn't have children. So, God blessed me with him, so he is my world. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? I'm going to start my own business. Didn't know what I was going to do, but I just knew I was going to start my own business.
That's it.
And when I started it, I reached out to people. I was like, all right, well, let me go into the graphic apparel. Let me learn how to do all this stuff. And then guess what? You get in here and you're like making all this graphic apparel and no one's buying it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be easy.
Yeah.
No, it's not. And then you start finding, different groups that do graphic apparel and you're like, okay, what are you doing that's working?
It's the community aspect of the business world that a lot of folks don't understand unless they're in that venue.
Yes.
Being able to associate and talk to people that are going through the same thing you are.
Yes.
Because that network is the community.
Yep.
And that's
so you're
so good.
reaching out and you're like, hey, what are you doing that's working? Because I'm over here and I got thousands upon thousands of dollars invested in all this apparel now. And
Just
guess
sitting there
what?
waiting for somebody to say, come on, you know
not-
you need this T-shirt, you know it.
They're not going to tell you how to do it because they're afraid you're going to take a piece of the pie.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's my biggest saying. There's enough pie out here for everyone.
Yes, yes.
Why are you gatekeeping?
That's the beauty of different industries, because in Lexington we've got a lot of different small businesses, a lot of businesses that are like community and culturally driven businesses, and they have their niches, but they expand beyond it sometimes. And then in this case, we in the industry of shooting TV and productions at Lex Studios and stuff, it's the same community kind of driven networking. And we work ourselves off to help make that community smaller. Because once the community knows that they are embraced, they grow.
Connect, empower, thrive, Dwight.
Oh, I felt that. Oh, I felt that in my loins. I knew it, because that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And how long have you been doing it for?
So I started Found Her Circle in 2025 when I rebranded.
Yeah.
And I said, 2022 to 2024, I took a bunch of coaching courses, worked with different coaches, and I will tell you that, some coaches are going to throw it out there and say, I need $2,000 and here's your course. Bye. There's other coaches that are going to say $19.99 and I'm going to follow you and I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way. There's a big difference there, right? But it's finding those coaches.
Yes.
So I said, okay, I want to go into coaching too, because I want to be the woman that helps another woman. So, I'm big into content creation.
Yes.
I'm big into now helping other women start a podcast because we all have a voice.
That's right.
We get silenced throughout our life sometimes, and we think, oh, we'll just, hunker down and not say anything and keep the peace. But Vallerie's here to tell you that no.
Not up in here.
Nope.
Not up in here.
You have a voice for a reason.
That's right. And then you referenced your 2 sons. Do you have any animals?
I have a son and a daughter.
Oh, a son and a daughter.
6 and 3.
Woo!
And then, yes, 2 puppy dogs.
And what do they say about all this weather? All this snow and ice and slipping and sliding everywhere.
They love it.
They love it.
So they're little country kids, so they need to get their tractors out because they gotta go plow the driveway.
They was out plowing the driveway, huh? See, if I could get my daughter to get on out there, because I tried to get out there myself trying to get that driveway clear.
Was you slipping and sliding?
Yes. And so was my mailman and my garbage sanitary workers. They was, you should see the Ring doorbell on my camera. I tell you what, it was entertaining, but in the same breath, it was a blessing to see them out and about and getting, your mail and stuff. But
taking care of you.
That's so wonderful, and I'm so glad you came on by. Listen, where can people follow up with you and take part with the different organizations from Founder Circle and then your podcast?
Yes. So I'm on all the socials as Vallerie Root, VallerieRoot. And then Found Her Circles is on all the podcasts. And then I just split Found Her Voice podcast from Found Her Circle.
Yes.
So Found Her Voice podcast has its own platform now too.
That's wonderful. That's
wonderful. And of course, I'm getting ready to start season 4. So I am looking for guests. So ladies, I know you all have a story to tell.
You know they do. You know they do. So thank you so much, Vallerie, for coming and stopping by. Listen, you can follow her and sign up and view all the wonderful things that they're doing at foundhercircle.com. Our good friend Vallerie. And listen, I'll see you all on the other side of the break. Are we ending it? I think we're going to see you next week. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'll see you next week on ABC at 10 o'clock in the morning, people. Yes.